Welcome back to episode 2 of the Hardcore Iron Man series that has no other title and no real goals besides hopefully not dying to something stupid like desert heat. In this episode, we AFK a whole lot and finally finish prepping for the Barrows grind. Enjoy. There is 90 mining. This is so much better than stars. It is so much more AFK. I feel like the XP is even better. Just because you don't have to run around, you don't have to teleport, and I'm banking per XP, so can't beat it. I'm probably gonna stay here for maybe one more level and then power mine iron to try and get the gloves, and that should maybe get me to 92 for amethyst, or at least pretty close. We'll see. Guess I missed the recording, but there's 92 woodcutting and 93. And 94, and 95, 96, 97, 98. All right, with this next log, whenever that happens, should be 99 woodcutting. I did not play this account for probably at least a month, and I've really only been AFKing it on the side when I have been playing it. But there it is, 99 woodcutting. I believe that is the second 99 on the account. Got a couple other 90 pluses, but I guess we try and find another AFK. I'm not sure. I didn't get the beaver on my way, so maybe I'll stay here. Maybe I'll go to mining or fishing or something. Who knows? Alright, we got these clues from woodcutting, I think. Beginner gives nothing. The easy clue also gives us nothing. The medium clue, we get an armadillo miter. Probably useless, but that's okay. And a bando's kite shield. Not bad. Now that I have finished up 99 woodcutting, I figured another good AFK to work on would be fishing, since I'm so close to 99, and it's pretty good AFK. So we went to Tempoross so we can try and get the fish barrel, and it took us a couple games, and on the way we got a bunch of combat achievement points done, slowly chipping away towards that medium combat diary, and then once we finish that up we can do some barrows. Let's go! Exactly what I was here for. Hell yeah. That means we can AFK Karen Bonds a lot better. It was inevitable, but here is 99 fishing at my absolute favorite spot to sit in this game while I am working from home. We still need a bunch of cooking XP, so we'll definitely go way past 99, but we do have the heron on this account. Of course, that's how it works. A couple more clues here. Beginner clue for nothing. Best in slot Zaya rune crafting weapon. Let's go. What the heck? Oh my god. 3 uniques from 1 clue. That's pretty sweet. And then from the hard clue, we get Grand Dragon Mask. Not bad. 49 KC for the first Scurrius spawn. Little bit over the rate, but that's not awful. This boss is insane XP. I've only done it on a maxed account before, but I've done 49 kills and gotten like 3/4 of a level worth of XP. It's insane. So I'm gonna go make a weapon and finish up the combat achievements here. And with the rat mace, we are able to finish up these last 2 combat achievements, which I think greens the combat achievements for Scurrius. Sweet. Trying to bust out all of the easy or quick combat achievement points that I can get. So here is some from Wintertot. The warmth changes, crazy. It's so much better than it used to be.
And in the same vein, here we are getting a bunch of Bryophyta combat achievements done. Slowly making our way towards the medium combat diary, but there is all of the combat achievements at Bryophyta done. Not super hard, pretty straightforward, so happy to get these out of the way. We unfortunately didn't spoon the essence. Mahogany Homes is such a game changer for training construction, and here is the boots and the pants. That very minuscule XP boost will be nice.
Alright, this should be enough for, I think, the first basic gloves here. We are basically AFK power mining iron to work on these gloves so we can have amethyst as an AFK in the future. And there is the last random event item I will probably ever get, because I highly doubt we'll get the baguette. Alright, we finished up Camdozol, not sure. Been a pretty decent AFK. I got like 6 hammers before finishing the mining stuff. So yeah, we're done with that. Not entirely sure. The main reason why I wanted to do this was the hammer, and then I figured I would just stay here, but yeah. One more green log just to die in the future at Corrupted Gauntlet. Nice.
We completed At First Light because we will definitely be using rumors to train Hunter in the future. Continuing with the Varlamore quest spree, we finished up Death on the Isle and ethically acquired antiquities.
Alright, there is Making Friends with My Arm done. I put this quest off for a long time because I was scared of the boss fight, because you technically couldn't teleport out, but you could escape. But it actually really wasn't that bad, so I'm excited to, I guess, start AFKing these salts and making some teleports, and I guess those fires, and the new disease-free group badge for me. It'll be good.
Figured I might as well knock out some of the easy Barrow combat achievements on my way to trying to get items and trying to finish off the medium combat achievements. So here are 2 of the relatively simple ones. Alright, with that kill, that should be all of the Deranged Archaeologist combat achievements completed. Yeah, not super difficult.
Alright, there is the Heart of Darkness done. We did this quest to unlock the boss that I'm not going to try to pronounce, because there are a bunch of pretty easy combat achievements that I can do there that'll help me get closer to finishing the medium combat achievements. So I guess we'll go back and hopefully not die.
And there's the first KC done for the guaranteed frozen tier. Not bad. Kills are pretty slow though.
Yeah, there we go. That's pretty nice. I was about to actually just teleport out, so very good. Now, these are pretty slow. Going from basically max gear to this is an experience. We've gotten just a few of the tasks done. It's kind of spooky doing the no prayer points. I've been flicking and messing up. And then I'll probably never get the speed times. So let's see what we can do. Alright, there's the no prayer one done. We kind of did a mixture of flicking and tanking, so glad to have that one over with. Alright, that should be the 10 kill trip, I think. Yeah, nice. We are like kind of close to this sub 1 minute, so we'll see what happens. There we go. Speed task done. And we're 29 points from completing mediums, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do. I do have 5 keys to kill Obor, which should get me 3, 5, 7, 9 points. So we'll need 20 more. We'll see.
We headed to Sarachnis to get a couple more easy combat achievements done. The kills weren't as slow as I thought they would be for using a zombie axe, but still not great. We are even closer to the medium combat achievements. I will head to Obor after this, and then we should be pretty darn close, if not done.
First item, Interesting. Not sure if that is good or not, but nice. And there are the Obor combat achievements done. Easy peasy. It took me 5 KC to get that key back that I had to use because I didn't realize that the boss actually hit so hard, and I brought Carom Bonds to the free-to-play kills. So I guess we'll go do this last key that I got from the boss, and then we will move on. We are 11 points away from finishing the medium combat achievements, and then I think we go pretty hard on Barrows. Got a handful of beginner clues here, mostly from Obor. Let's see if we can get anything. We don't have much. We also haven't done many, so let's see. I always forget about that. Okay, first one, not bad. That's about average for a beginner clue, eh? Okay. Okay. Surely we get more than 1 unique, right? Come on. Bummer. At least we got 1, I suppose.
We headed back to the giant mole for a little bit. We were able to get 9 more combat achievement points across a couple kills, and we are basically done. We're gonna go do this last Aspori and be on our way.
Medium combat achievements done. We just did the no prayer loss Hespori. So I guess we're Barrows ready now.
That's going to be it for the second episode of this Hardcore Iron Man series. We got a ton of AFKing done to get some new 99s, and we finished up medium combat achievements, which means we are now ready to grind some Barrows. As I mentioned in the last video, I've got quite a few of these videos ready, so be on the lookout for the Barrows grind pretty soon. As always, I want to give a special shout out to the channel members, UMadBro, ADP, Steinars Favarson, and Haggerty. If you're not already subscribed, do it. Or else. Thanks again for your support, and I'll catch you in the next one.